Kaho, I want to see a knife between your teeth. I want to see signs of rabies. So we have to check for the doctor. Be aggressive, be successful. Give us the Knight of Mirror in the finals that we all want.
It's going to have big impact, regardless of what it is. If it's a mana potion, it's going to be really good for continued harass or fighting later on. If it's an invul potion, I think it's really good for instantly harassing the peasants once you get level 2 run across the map. It's a Scroll of the Beast. All of a sudden, Huntresses might be possible. Let's take a look.
Exactly. We have seen some Huntresses here by Kaho as well. Big invul potion. Very annoying for Sok to deal with then, who opts for a Mountain King. We've talked about a lot of the Night Elves yet, but for Sok, there's also not much reason to change it up. Mountain King, little bit of creeping, Stormbolt, Bash, economy, and then Mass Air. Speaking about economy, thank you guys for the bid. Kevin Yu, let's go live. Oh yes, he went. If you guys have a Prime sub lying around, of course, we gladly take it. Don't let it go to waste. Mountain King, Warden, the never-ending battle.
How willing is she to commit that big invul potion here? First Final Knives. Oh, perfect dodge! There's the invul. Disjoints the Stormbolt at short range. This is what I mentioned. The big invul potion, the best item for early harass. Easily able to kill at least 3 peasants here. That is what this item and only this item allows.
Already so much better these games than yesterday. She has still mana, waits for the cooldown a little bit, but okay, Fan of Knives mana, not enough here. But soon, Mountain King lost a little bit of HP and mana there as well. Sok under more pressure than we've seen yesterday.
Yeah, this seems to be a success already. The most painful thing for the Night Elf is when it's level 2 MK, then you get harassed, pushed across the map, and there's an instant power build coming on the Town Hall without any delay. Now there was a delay. Now there was a tower first. Now there were 3 peasants killed.
And Hunts are coming. Hunts are coming. Is it one engine of war? Yeah, right? There's no proxy on the right-hand side or in the middle or anything. These Huntress have worked extremely well just to get rid of peasants, and especially as an anti-footman solution, because footmen usually with defend don't take any damage from archers anymore. We got dust. That would... Oh, you might be gone here. This one is not dodged. Bash. Hola. Careful, Warden.
Wants to get 1 kill here at least. Can't quite follow up that success. Starting things off with 3 peasant kills, but more will not be found for now. 1 footy scout, by the way. Check out where it's going. I think he's looking for proxy APs and also proxy Ancient of War for mass hunts.
Yep, I agree. But it's not coming. Tech is running now. Feels a bit late. I don't know if he was floating too many resources. At least Tech is running now. Huntress, solid for creeping to have that normal damage and AoE. Good against Footman because the Footman harasses will be in his face pretty much right away.
A town is under siege.
Yeah, I really like the footy scout. With a lumber mill early and more towers. Sok is really worried right now that there's going to be heavy Huntress pressure. Footy checks the main, sees the tech. Okay, now Sok knows it's not an all-in.
Okay, he can be a little relieved here. Warden has a staff though. What I missed yesterday a lot by Kaho as well was scouting and wisps all over the map. It's once again something that we don't see too much. There's a couple of units moving out now. Nice punish by Sok though, identifying this creep.
Ooh, nice steal as well. Final Knives gets that last hit. Good play so far by the Warden, I would say. And good items also. More armor, more stats, more agi. Very close to level 3 Warden. Once she's 3, she can fight really well with those hunts early. But you always have to find the right balance with Huntresses. They will be falling off heavily later on, so you gotta make sure you know where and how to play them. And how he wants to play them now is to use their strength for the time being to get up the counter expansion. But still pretty far away. And 100 is caught, actually. Might be going down.
Yeah, can't really free them. He's trying to. He's opening the gap, but just got a glimmer of hope and then got brutally punished. But super noticeable, I think, from this exchange here, how much better this Warden plus Huntress are against Footmen. How many times did we see Footmen dictate the game, whether that's with Archmage or with Mountain King, doesn't really matter. A handful of Footmen destroy your early game. Not the case with Hunts.
Going for a Shredder. Shredder getting blocked by the Wisp. This might be a Shredder kill right here. Especially if it gets slowed or surrounded. Shredder blocked. Oh, huge loss.
Oh my god, it's still, like, it takes it away from the Night Elves, so I guess it's alright. This has become a very common creep spot for the Elves who have limited forces. So they go to the lab, take the Shredder, creep with the Shredder. But yeah, good XP, very expensive, hurts Sock's own lumber economy. So while this is not perfect for Kaho, as he doesn't have a Shredder himself, it's still good retaliation.
And a safe timing on the Tree of Life. That one could not be stopped. I'm liking the play so far by Kaho. I think this is all looking decent so far. Of course, the
it's a million times better than yesterday. It's uncomparable.
Yeah, the biggest tests still, of course, to come with higher tech and tier 3 and all that. Sock has to go for a second Shredder, maybe. In fact, he already did. Big investments.
2.4 Mountain King also. It's not really impactful. Spend a lot of time roaming and slowing down the Warden. But Warden is level 3.4 already. The jumps to level 4 aren't that big. Sees the Zeppelin early as well.
Alchemist, the common hero addition here to the Mountain King. AoE healing versus AoE damage against the Warden. That makes sense. And then most likely a Blood Mage third. I think we've also been seeing some humans play Pally third, right? But
yeah.
Then, of course, you don't have that Siphon bonus.
Yeah. Alchemist is insane. AoE healing, as you say. And if you go air units, they, of course, don't really have collision. So they clump up and they're all in that AoE. While with ground units who do have collision, you oftentimes can't hit your entire army. So that's what makes the Alchemist especially good in these situations.
MK in the main base, being annoying, hunting down some wisps. And also slowing down the creeping of the expansion by a good amount. But now we got Dryads out, we got some hunts. Looks like now finally the gold mine can be taken. If there were more footies here, there might be a danger to mess with this creep, but we don't have that many.
Zeppelin plays very, very annoying. Sock is really embracing this a little more on the lamey side of things. Bouncing between bases, attacking with Dragonhawks here, attacking with heroes in the base there. This game so far, the first 10 minutes, have been a lot about lumber.
The entangled gold mine could be easily cancelled if there's no units defending. That's probably why Kaho is leaving his forces over here. He knows there's a Zeppelin around, ready to be very annoying.
How long until Night Elf Discord is asking for invulnerable entangled gold mines?
And once you make it, you instantly get a bit of gold from the gold mine. That just seems fair.
I guess. Had to throw a little bit of shade after all that praise for life and Kaho earlier on. One can now finally creep the spot with the Ancient of War. A little bit of freedom for Kaho is important. You want that cheap blink. Level 1 blink, very expensive in mana. Level 2 blink, very cheap in mana. And then that opens up a whole new game style, play style of jumping with the Warden in. But Sock is playing a fantastic game with just 2 heroes and the Zap. Careful enough to be able to fly away. And now it's down to the Warden to cause some trouble.
Would love to get level 5. How's she gonna do that? Once she gets level 5, a lot more opportunities open up. Harassing the main base or expansion especially. Sock's gold is kicking in. Big army already. The one thing he really doesn't have is levels though. That is looking rather poor.
Yeah, that almost changed with the Dragonhawks trying to snipe the Sasquatch. Great scouting by Sock, using the first 2 Dragonhawks to check on the right-hand side lab to see what the progress is there. I like it. Alchemist is now gathering the first few bits of experience. It is the Blood Mage. I also don't think there's a need for a Paladin here. Helps with armor, but the majority of damage is spell and poison anyway. And yo, Night Elves are facing a lot of birds today.
And that trader can also go down if it's not paid attention to. 1-1 upgrade so far on the Dryads. Those upgrades will again be very important, just like we saw earlier against Happy, against the Mask Args. But we got a 25 supply lead on the human right here.
That is hard to overcome for sure, especially for single hero. Sock so far dissecting Kaho a little bit, even though we praised him a lot for the early stages of the game. Still Sock able to get a good lead. We go for more armor upgrades, 1-1 now. And the harass just simply continues with Sock building up that big army. Kaho was just never really able to put pressure on Sock after this initial harass.
Yeah, I really like this Dragonhawk play. Makes creeping more difficult for the Warden. It's all about that level 5, man. It's all about that level 5. She's so close.
Ooh, I like that creeping here. In the middle of the map, big item as well, even though she's slot starved at the moment. Mountain King still focused on the own progress. Slippers sold Book of the Dead. Can help quite a bit because there's no dispel.
Okay, she's level 5. Now the game opens up in a new dimension. We get a Panda as well. Warden blinks in. Final knives right away.
Okay, Panda for Drunken Haze is a necessity here. Mountain King in trouble. Has no TP. That's on the Alchemist. A little bit of damage would maybe end the little dwarven life. Kaho still chasing, but Town Portal out just in time.
Dragonhawk harass in the north, didn't do too much. And now the human is under pressure to keep the attack going, by the way, because this Warden is going to become more and more of a problem with a Blink fan harass. She's low mana right now, but can still go for a little bit of it. MK healing was looking pretty rough earlier. The heal potion would make things a lot easier for him.
He goes for the regen, though. Did use and immediately cancelled by Kaho. Extraordinary. Just now has to find the way out. Mana potion. Stormbolt lined up, hiding behind the tree line, so the vision is cut off. Super nice move by Kaho.
Panda creeping with the Book of the Dead, trying to get level 3 here as fast as he can. And Sock's been at 80 supply for a long time, but he doesn't really feel dangerous yet.
I agree. Little bit of harass, but never a united army. He's going up for 100.
Is he really going to wait that long? The Warden's going to have a wonderful opening to harass these peasants. Indeed, she's on the way already. Kaho's game position seems really, really good now.
Forces are under attack.
It's gonna be a new grand final for the Warcraft 3 circuit, that's for sure. Life is waiting for an opponent here. Mountain King still hurt. Warden blinking in. Lots of damage. We have no heal scroll on Kaho's side. Only one on the other side. Panda still has lots of mana. Drunken Haze Breath of Fire needs to carry this.
That's the last heal spray for a little bit. Stormbolt, Siphon. More mana has to be given over, but the Warden's looking for more kills. She's got still 2 foul knives she could be using. The Mountain King in serious trouble. Needs to pass the staff. Quickly! Ooh, there it is. Had one actually already on the Alchemist.
That was so close. Game on a knife's edge. Footman suffering now at home with tower support, but the Warden doesn't care. Wants to get rid of that regen scroll again. Heal spray on top. Dragonhawk's benefiting.
Wait, is she here?
No. She has. But who's dead is the Blood Mage. Counter kill by Kaho.
If she had gotten Arcane Burn there faster, maybe she would have been stuck, but the Blood Mage goes down indeed. That's a big blow to Sock, who is going to be looking worse and worse over time. The higher levels the Knight of Heroes become, the better it is going to be for the elf.
Nice death action, dude. Such high level of play in map 1 already. Shop control for Kaho. Tons and tons of gold. Can muscle up to 70. Get the heal scrolls, invo potions. We've seen how important they are. Alchemist never making it to 3 for the heal spray. 2 is quite an issue. Blood Mage takes 70 seconds to be back.
Not having heal scrolls here is a huge issue for the human. And the Warden just always glad to heal up from the Moonwells, come back with full mana, again and again. This is the power of the level 5 late game Warden. Slow out the gate, this hero, but unbelievable potential late game.
Yeah, kicks the gate wide open once she's finally there. Panda willing to creep a little more, feeling comfortable now on even food. We got double Staff of Sanctuary, nice help. More defense upgrades also now for Kaho. Night Elves really embracing that, whether that's against Gargs or Dragonhawks. It's the same symptom, basically. Heal Scroll stolen. Nice move by Sock, who is moving aggressively in the north.
Waiting still for the Blood Mage. Sock has many more hero levels, especially that he needs to reach, I would say, to be a strong threat here.
If the game just goes on longer and longer, who's this better for?
I would say Kaho. Panda has room to grow. I mean, all the heroes have room to grow, of course, but level 6 Warden is going to be a gigantic level up. And also if Panda gets 5. Specifically against air units, he can still be a big threat against ground units very often. Has a tougher time. Stormbolt dodged. Warden ready again for more Phantom Knights. We have a web here as well. More Dragonhawks in trouble. And Kaho just dominating this map.
So well done, man. Again, a bunch of Dryads coming in with the third attack upgrade as well. Kaho's playing backpack for not the first time that we see this. Panda, level 4, exchanging some items, slot-starved as we oftentimes are. And Sock with his back against the wall. This was all a little easier yesterday, wasn't it?
This is the third Stormbolt dodge in a row, by the way.
It's crazy,
MK
right?
wasting so much mana. Kaho is feeling it right now, playing his Warden extremely well. This point in the game, Alchemist is supposed to be level 3. You're supposed to have the strong heal spray too. Doesn't have that. He's not allowed creeping. Seems like Sock's options are dwindling away.
The adjustments from yesterday to today are unreal. Can't help but think that he held back yesterday a little bit. Well, we have a little bit of a downtime here. We got Warcraft 3 royalty in the chat. Fury, former 4K member. Nice to see you, mate. Now red spot, double orb up, Panda hitting hard. Would love to have crit now, but can't have it all. Immolation, of course, little useless here. Town portal home just in time because the next attack by Sock is rolling.
So he even denied some of his peasants back at home to get out more mortar teams. These mortar teams supposed to bring more damage against the Dryads, of which we have a ton. We got 2 heal scrolls again on Sock. And fighting, pushing into the Night of main base, where all the moon juice is actually dry, believe it or not. So much has been soaked up by the Warden. It's going to be nighttime real soon.
Yeah, no wellspring, huh? What life did so well, Kaho still has to learn. Shop down now. Next defend upgrade, so important. I wonder if he wants to fight without that upgrade. Looks like it. Shredder on Shredder violence. Here we go. Alchemist first target. He has a TP and gets out before the Breath of Fire.
Okay, very clean escape. Not even a single Dragonhawk falling right there. Now we have more mortar teams on the field. We're going to get up to 4 mortar teams. This is going to be a strong attack by Sock if he finds a good position. But those mortar teams also hard to protect. I think he's going to need to bring the Zeppelin to try to keep them safe.
That'd be great. Then, of course, Zeppelin can be sniped by Dryads quite reliably. But I love that he's not only tripling down on Dragonhawks. Mortar teams in the right position with a little bit of time are crazy good against Dryads. They are the #1 hard counter.
Score of protection as well. That can be dispelled, but it means that the Dryads are going to be doing no damage for that time. But look at the Panda. He's been creeping up so much. That red cap is going to be level 5. Cadgus pipe as well. Isn't that nice?
And we got an Ancient of War on the right-hand side. Could be another sign for an expansion soonish. This will save a lot of moon juice here, getting the Katga's pipe. Also perfect for the Panda. 5-5 heroes against 3-2-2. The fact that this Alchemist never made it to 3 is half of Kaho's game.
He's AFK. Can't move him.
Oh yeah! Because of the staff. Now the mortar's gotta shine. It cannot dispel this. Oh my god, that's horrible. Warden being nuked down to red HP. The mortars! Fragmentation shards everywhere.
But now connecting other heroes against the mortar teams. That was a terrible Breath of Fire, actually.
Yo!
And the Alchemist is saved. The Dryads were in trouble. Many died. Lots and lots died.
Bro.
Countdown to 50 supply only. So much gold. Needs to rebuild.
You know, there's a reason mortar has mort in the name. That's French for death.
You know, Vala Mogulis is all I can say. These Dryads had to die.
Holy
Being remade. Next fight position, of course, is going to be better. Closer to Moonwells, closer to shop. No militia there. There is still a bunch of scrolls on Sock, by the way.
True that. 2 of them. Also triple staff. Score of protection again. We're calling the boys ready to arrest. Warden super close to 6 with mana potions all over. contesting the shop one more time. We have the Zeppelin exactly as you suggested with the mortars inside. Invo Potion wanted to dodge the bolt once again, but it's ending up on the Panda.
Both teams there for the first moment, not connecting too well. Heal spray ready to try to heal everything up once again. Mana being given over. More heal spray. It's all about healing here.
And there's good mana available. Fan of Knives once again. Breath of Fire. Heal spray. Heal scroll number 1 used. Shredder still fighting. Mortar teams finally able to do some shots. Warden has very limited mana, but still the potion to hold on to. But also wants that ultimate. Invo Potion on the Panda once again. Gets rid of the Shredder. 5.6 for him. Avatar and Earthstorm Fire. 2 of the most powerful ultimates in the game.
Yeah, Warden's so close to that level 6. It's going to be such a big boon. So would be a shop, by the way. Love the shop here coming up. The Arcane Vault. Warden, 1 kill. 1 kill for level 6.
Anti-magic can't be stopped except with the bash. Fan of Knives. Nice. The Zeppelin mortar micro is crazy strong by Sock. Shop down. Warden still a mana potion. The Dryads are coming into the meat grinder once again. Level 6 though.
She doesn't have mana. No mana for the ult right now. She needs to get back to the main base. Oh my god, Sock, is he really going to win this game? That would be so sick. The mortar shots! Those Dryads almost all instantly dying. In the shop, it looks like it's about to finish. Fan of Knives again. Breath of Fire. All the peasants dying, but still no Avatar.
It's an absolute slaughter. It's a kingdom for the Avatar with all the corpses lying around. Dragonhawk still doing a good job. Shop is up for Sock, as you say. Alchemist in trouble. Gets the potion. Breath of Fire a little bit late. Turning it around. Panda has to get out. Sock is crazy. The Expo is down. Mortar's MVP.
No way. Is he gonna win this game for real? We still got level 6 Warden, and Sock is about to completely run out of gold. His main base about to expire. Not sure if he knows about this third base.
We didn't even show this on the broadcast yet. It's 40 seconds up until mining. Maybe it's not that bad that Kaho lost this. Has the ultimate now. Is close to a second one. And if he just holds a little bit, he's getting income once again, and Sock doesn't. But yes, something on the left-hand side. One lousy peasant, but not enough gold for another base.
Moonjuice looking rough now. We got a long daytime over here. The Warden has good mana right now, but might not have it for too much longer. Every Stormbolt, every Breath of Fire, every Fan of Knife counts now.
Also spreading the poison here. Warden with some chip shots. It's always round about 100 damage. Now the Scout Peasant is here. Okay. What's the reaction and how fast is it?
Siphon mana also so big here. Got an anti-magic on the Panda again though. Not using it quite fast enough. More mana drained, but still has some left over.
Dragonhawk isolated. Stabbed before the fan. So that was a little bit of a waste here. Sees an opportunity now. Invo Potion on that Warden. Panda down to 50%. The Zeppelin is down. Mortar team's now up for grabs. Throws the AoE on all of them. Warden, sorry, had to hold that thought. Both heroes in trouble. Blinks out.
Stab to save the Blood Mage as well. Now no Blood Mage in the fight anymore. Kaho, it seems like he has finally done it. No Avatar Vengeance. Somehow we end this game without the ult despite level 6. A GG. A close game. And Kaho to be our first map winner.
Crazy game to open the series. Another 25-minute banger. Long day of Warcraft ahead of us. And what a beautiful adjustment by Kaho. More aggression.
I wonder what creep route Sock's gonna go for. Very often humans like to go for the instant expansion with level 2 creep and then take it from there. Wait. Oh, he's going for the shop creep first.
Ooh. Interesting. No, he's not. Oh, is he?
Unusual. So he's looking for a fast level 3 here. Is this a one-base rifle caster game?
No way. On Autumn Leaves, where the expo is so easy, Kaho seems a little confused as well. He's scouting. He doesn't see anything. He's like, what? Where? Why? What's happening?
He buys a dust. I think he's getting ready for a base attack. What is this, mister?
Big strength of the human. Many different strategies to choose from. It surely comes Like, Kaho will not be as prepared against this as he was against Mass Air. But we have 3 farms, right? No 4th. This should be attack then soon.
Ideally, you want to get level 3. Okay, AM threatening an attack into the main base. Militia called over to the gold mine.
Okay.
Do have mana burn, by the way.
We also have a tech. Very low lumber, so this is just quote-unquote creeping. No harass here against it, so an easy creep spot that is. Good detour with the Archmage, distracting the Demon Hunter big time.
Alright, there's level 3. Water Elementals being summoned. But we're only gonna have 1 as it seems. The mana burn starting to pay off. And we got the fan favorite for the Night Elf, the Murk pull, Shadow Priest, and a Berserker. Ooh, that Shadow Priest almost going down. Things are getting a bit hectic. Boots of speed on both sides now.
Archer kill in the middle. Just wanted to express that I'm very, very happy that we have a tech switch up here by Sock. I've casted like 40 Mass Air games last week. And you know, at some point it's getting a bit repetitive. So a switch of pace here. Kaho has to show that he didn't only prepare for the Dragon Hawks, but also for the good old Footman style. Getting that Ancient, lots of damage.
Another mana burn. Demon Hunter now himself, low on mana. Defend is upgraded. But there's no Wisps killed so far. I think Kaho is in a good position.
Was about to say the same. Like, this attack is annoying, but it's just that. Kaho has a sturdy backline with Berserker. No Dispel anymore, but he got rid of Water Elementals already. The economy is healthy. The lumber is looking fantastic. And I'm kind of feeling Sock is falling on deaf ears here.
Yeah, Demon seems to be able to clean this up pretty well. One Shadow Priest goes down, but whatever, he got the Dispels out already. This mana burn is actually working out really well. He doesn't need the evasion. He's not the one being attacked.
Exactly. And mana burn is super good later if we get to Blizzard as well. So you don't even have to... What? Naga, yeah. Demon Hunter Naga?
I thought for a moment it was Sock's Naga, which is why I was confused.
Ah,
but,
no. No, this is red. Remo. Red is Kaho.
This is red, that's true.
Yep.
Violets are blue. Roses are red. After this game, I go back to bed.
That's not true. You're not missing the grand final.
Okay, I say around one more time.
Okay. Thank you. The people appreciate it. The Footman now causing trouble, finally. But the Hunter's Hall wasn't late. The lores are coming up. It's a 1 lore tier 3 tech. I like it.
Vladimir second is the choice for Sock. I haven't seen him play a 1-base rifle push in a long time. Wonder how that one is going to end up looking. But Kaho seems to have done all that he needed so far.
I agree. No delays is not good for Sock, who dominated this group stage, by the way, in case you weren't watching last week. Started off rather weak with a loss to 1-0, but then win was all he did, including against Happy. Propelled him to number 2 in the ELO ranking. This seemed to be his tournament, but we were questioning, can he bring his A game in the final stages, in the top 4? Many times he has reached the top 4, but rarely has he delivered there. And so far, Kaho moves himself in a good spot. Again, there will probably not be Dryads, right? It's just a straight up Archer, Merc, Bear defense.
Big glass hit here. Big item pickup. Should be going for the Demon Hunter. Oh, and Scourge Bone Chimes. Hallelujah, baby.
And the level 2 mana burn, he saw, just like you, how effective that was early. It's hard to win the mana war against the Blood Mage. But Sock, this rifle is
out of position.
Oh,
Priest.
save.
Ooh, lifesaver Priest. Sock seems a bit flustered though. This is not a very clean attack, not very clean micro. Rifle again out of position. This time it dies.
Ancient was
falling apart a little bit.
Ancient was soaking up a lot of damage. Sock is blasting through his mana. Did the Naga get the last hit? Yeah. Holy smokes, Kaho! So precise.
Kaho on fire right now.
Dude, I cannot believe it's the same player I casted yesterday against the other same player.
What a difference a day makes. There's a song like that, Neo. I don't know if you knew that. Anyways, we have the push here, though, for real. The Bears are coming out. Still in lack of master training. Big rejuve, though. Oh, that rejuve comes at the perfect time. Everything seems to be clicking so perfectly right now for Kaho.
Wow. We raised the question if Kaho is ready for the old style of human. Hell yeah, he is. All the WSB finals against Fortitude kind of forged this performance by Kaho here today. Matches that he lost, by the way, but today he's looking great. No more mana on Sock. He lost a lot of punch for this push by losing rifles. And Kaho is just nature's wall right now. Moon Juice has been dried up, though.
He's expanding. This is a fake push.
Ah.
What the hell?
No.
Oh, don't lag out, bro.
Okay.
Tier 2 Expo is not normally what we see in this matchup. Either it's a fast Expo or it's a rifle push all in on Tier 2. Might come as a big surprise.
Yeah, we see a little uptick on these Tier 2 Expos. I think 1-0 was the one playing it yesterday or the day before. And it wasn't scouted at all. Like, nobody expected this. Nobody scouted for it. And that did work. So Sock is holding the line here, keeping Kaho busy. I wonder if he's getting a feeling that there's no militia here.
Yeah. And also the rifle count is kind of low. Might that be a bit suspicious? Good detonates. Kaho still executing this so well. Thing is, he doesn't have dryads, so no easy slow there. Speaking of slow, sorcerer's burned, no slow there either. Expo is only finished now.
Has to pay off, of course. There's no arcane tower for it as well. The Siphon is still good. Demon Hunter doesn't have that much impact at the moment. No consumables either. Naga levels worry me a bit for the future of this game. Only level 2. You need a super strong Fork Lightning. And on Sock's side, I would love to see some breakers. One or two. Does he have a shop? Not yet. So still a lot of boxes to tick for Sock.
It seems like one shop should certainly be made next to the expansion. I'm not sure if it's been seen yet by the demon. He was really close. But did he actually get the confirmation on the minimap?
He must know.
Yeah. I guess also with the human falling back so far, never bringing militia.
Yeah.
Must be clear now.
Mana Stone.
Mana Stone. Yeah, that's a big one.
Yummy. I still wonder how they consume this.
Well, that's good dental hygiene. Naga. Apparently. They must have very strong teeth if they don't struggle with stones.
Oh, I had a different idea that Ina might like, but... Oh, Kaho. He's backstabbing.
We might be able to snipe the town hall here. There's no TP.
Is there enough damage? There must be enough damage. Oh, snap. He's outmaneuvering him. There's a little bit of repair, but Fork Lightning is perfect against the limited amount of workers here. Dryad spread the poison. Bears attacking the town hall. We got a little bit of a base race here, but Siege Bears have that name for a reason.
Chop goes down. Muma's gonna go down as well. That's actually pretty painful. Militia also taking out the archers. I think this is still favored for Sock. He got 3 kills. 2 archers and a Burzy going down.
Okay, not bad. Militia here. Arresting Bears. Not that easy of a job, though. The guts on Sock with his back against the wall with the Expo freshly up. It's not an easy decision to make. You invest so much into that second base, and then you have to give it up in seconds. Kaho has a TP now. Needs still some time. This town hall is sturdy.
One bear picked off for free. Is the Naga gonna TP home? When's she gonna do it? There's a supply block. Can't make any more bears. Production is paused.
Oh my god, this is brilliant by Sock. This is brilliant by Sock. I mean, he had no other alternative, really, but it's working out perfectly.
Where? Archmage almost gets stuck.
Close affair. The Dryad is being gunned down too close to the rifles. There's one dispel available. Reju, we still don't have breakers, but maybe the damage is enough.
Mana Stone used. Blood Mage now has a bunch of mana left again to make use of. And there it is. Dispel also against the anti-magic. Demon are getting banished partly. Blood Mage still kind of low on levels, I suppose. Archmage. Archmage. Almost dead. Archmage. Hail Mary attempt. AM gets away.
Oh, Blood Mage level 3 could amplify the banish now. Goes for Siphon. The hero's very hurt, but the priests keep the push alive. Rifles to the back as well. Mana is all it takes. And then banish to disable the Demon Hunter, the raid boss, the strongest hero in the game. Berserker amplifies this as well. I think if Sock finds a way to get 1 or 2 breakers, this is over, if it's not over already.
Going to the shop. Wants to go for the heal scroll. He's got the gold for it. He could go for an invuln as well. Yep, gonna get both items.
Sick.
There's not too much mana on these Sorks, so not that much slow as it turns out.
Yep, and a little bit can be dispelled still, but Kaho gives it up. Man, what a close call, and what a brilliant call by Sock. Not doubling down on this push when he was stopped in the middle there already. That was extremely smart by Kaho to force the fight at the laboratory. Faking the push while expanding, forcing Kaho out on the map, having that other objective. And Kaho got it, but Sock had the answer to the question already. One step ahead, and we got ourselves a series. Okay then, it's gonna be Expo. The question is Kaho going for tier 3? Then again, is it gonna be a mass airplay? Is he maybe going to the school of life and is pushing early with APs? Still, many options for both.
MK indeed is not going for the instant expansion. Green cam to start things off. Okay, so the Warden might still have a good window here for harassing. Best items for the Warden are Ring of Regen, Pendant of Energy, and Claws of Attack. All of those are amazing, so she's got some decent odds here. Oh, MK though. He says, not so fast, buddy. What are you up to here?
Okay. He's not creeping. He is going to the Olympics hammer throw competition.
Let's go Shock.
Thank you, Big Nottle.
Shadow Strike first on the Warden. That already means she's going to be a little bit less impactful against peasants if she doesn't get that level 2 too quickly.
This is already a solid delay. The creep spot at the gold mine, not really hard. Just takes a little bit of time. So Sock can do this maybe without the Mountain King.
When it's the right moment to call the boys. Night of Tech has started. We're going to get a Berserker soon for the Night of as well, I imagine. But of course, MK with Stormbolt can be pretty dangerous against that.
Oh, stressful. This is probably an early game that nobody really expected. Sock expected it most. We're contesting for the Bursy. Goes to Kaho.
Really big. Really big. If that one goes to Sock, would have been a lot more pressure. With that now, maybe he has to back away. He's creeping with Militia and Footman. Not a big difficulty here. But the Warden indeed taking quite a while.
Yeah, not an ideal early game for Kaho. You mentioned it. No Huntress here. Warden didn't take off. Creep interrupted. Sock still expanding. Which will probably be scouted. We have a Wisp there. Creep taken out. Claws also. Noise. This is a difficult situation to be in for Kaho.
And if we're just standing around here going back and forth and we're distracting from the peasants, I think Sock is very happy with the look of this game at the moment. But he's done with creeping. Now they're going to get back over here. Oh, he got the Ice Troll Priest. That's some nice healing for the Mountain King. Great counter to the Shadow Priest. To the Shadow Strike, I mean.
Let's go Shock.
Yeah, Kaho, this didn't go the way he was hoping.
2W Golf.
And we get more support throughout the series. Thank you, Gundulin. And thank you, Mr. Backhand for gift sub number 450. Glad you're enjoying us day in, day out. I still need to work on my backhat cosplay.
Thank you guys so much for the support. It's a great cosplay idea for you, Neo. The less we see of your face, the better, I think.
I knew this would be coming. I thought since you thanked people first, you would just bite your tongue, but no, you can't. It's alright. It's not that you're wrong.
Dude, I'm on the subreddit where people climb towers, and they don't want to have their identity revealed because it's illegal, right? And they also always wear a bag head. Like, you know, those grocery bags?
Jesus.
Is that where the name comes from?
Yes. Must be.
Well,
I don't know if
more
he's
you
a
know.
climber, though. Dude, that looks...
That's so scary. Imagine just climbing up a tower or a building without any kind of security. Crazy people. Crazy
are.
people. Crazy MK as well. He's already 3, and he's looking mighty tanky.
Level 3.1, again, stealing some easy XP away. I think the game plan for Sok is freaking brilliant. Stormbolt to the face, around. She has no blink. That's the TP. Oh, wow, if that's a bash, dude.
Yep. Yep. If that's a bash, game's over.
Woohoo.
No bash here.
Butt Crumbs TV with gifts up. Casual number 3229 to Walter Frosch zu retten. Never ceases to amaze. Goddamn, Sok is putting on a Mountain King clinic here.
We have an AP across the map, by the way. That's going to do some counter pressure, I guess. But looking at this level 3 Mountain King and all his footies, should be able to deal with this, shouldn't he?
This Mountain King is such a tank, dude. 6 armor, evasion, super nice. Kaho, yeah, this AP is sweet. But we've also seen that losing a couple of peasants is not the end of the world. I love that Sok is not actually reacting to it. You can't just rebuild peasants, you're working on your strat. Sok unfortunately forgot the blacksmith. Now he's reacting after causing a little bit more trouble. Keeping the panda back.
All the footies still alive. Only a single shot of priest goes down here. And back at the expansion to take out the AP just as the shop is finishing. And you know what I'm looking for. I'm looking for that region scroll, baby. Give it to me. Give it to me. Sweet baby.
Kaho is probably looking at that warden and thinks, man, you should be like rather close to 4 at this stage. She barely got level 2. Panda also needs to creep, so you have to share XP here now as well. And Sok, I feel like he's lining up his most favorite tool recently. He's going for the lap again, very, very close to that second base. So he stays defensive while being active. Love this. Mountain King is getting close to 4 for that sweet bash chance, and maybe another Zeppelin.
Hurry up. Oh my, that's a tanky as heck Mountain King.
Oh, Footman poisons the Dryad. Lol. Taste your poison, lady. And it is the Zeppelin. That caused a lot of trouble on Northern Isles already, and there the situation was a ton better for Kaho. Trying to creep up a storm here. Only with the heroes, no bears just yet. And also, no tier 3 in sight for Kaho. Like, this is a world of trouble he's in.
Alchemist now joining. Tech indeed underway. Bases are safe with those towers. And Sok is on the hunt, I was about to say, trying to catch the enemy creeping. But no, he's just creeping himself in the middle. With a very good level 4 timing on the MK.
Attack on the way indeed. This camp does take a little bit of time. 3 damage for Kaho at the moment. Still no level 3. Peasants could bring that. Alchemist second. Nice. Gets... Oh, the ring on him will be super good. What's Kaho accomplishing here?
The ward is still level 2.
Yes.
In a 9-minute 30 game. That
Yes.
is crazy. That's no bueno.
Mountain King level 4. Alchemist ready. Heal scroll. Sok has so much time. I love that he's not jumping home and panic reacting. No, like what are you doing with your damn spears and my altar? I repair a little bit. I'm home now in a safe spot. I can throw that heal spray whenever I want to. And I am on 2 bases. I'm on my way to level 2 tier 3. I got 3 advantages going for myself, and you're doing nothing.
Aviary is going to be done soon. Even Masonry upgrade coming. Easy to afford when you have a Shredder. But Ultra going down is going to delay the Blood Mage. And the Zeppelin here is looking in a bit of trouble. We have a lot of piercing damage here after all.
trying to prevent the Blood Mage indeed. That's the main target. And tier 3 is started by Kaho, so is the second base. Everything is late. But everybody knows, of course, now Happy is not in the grand final. These are my best chances to win a tournament. And with a score of 1-1, nobody is giving that up.
Oh, a nice Stormbolt and Arcane Tower combo here. Lots of mana drain on the Warden. And that altar somehow still isn't dead. I guess it's about to be. But it was rebuilt at the expansion, so no problem. Blood Mage can be made then and there. And the Footy Scout. Sock always on point with the Footy Scout. Sees that Tree of Life down south.
Okay, we need some birdies then. Instantly blasting through his bank. Instantly going Dragon Hogs. Instantly going Blood Mage. The High Elves are supposed to carry this game from here on out. And all that time, a Kaho could have been creeping, but he didn't. And so it's still level 3, level 2, and that is not enough.
Yeah, it's level 5 Warden who really started to turn that game fully around on map number 1. It seems now like an eternity away. And this level 5 also seems like an eternity away. Yeah. She's not getting bonus experience. She's not solo hero. She's not even remotely close to level 4, let alone 5.
Kaho needs a little bit of a miracle. YouTube chat says, this attack looks like a chihuahua trying to bite a cow. Which I think is a very fitting metaphor here. Heal scrolls on the side of Sock as well, as if the heal spray isn't enough. He did that shop control really well on earlier maps already. Mountain King lurking. He could even be going for sappers.
Good creep drag at least for Kaho, taking this camp away. He should be the one getting the big item. Unless Sock wants to interrupt. It's a bit too late for that. Big item, 1 of Mana Steel for the Pandaren. Stormbolt Siphon immediately though. And bash!
Yep, careful here. Fan of Knives not powerful. Breath of Fire not powerful. Panda! Invo Potion saves him for 7 seconds. But how is he getting out of there? The healed scroll is gonna be nice. He can't bank on any redo. He's not tier 3. Gracious Mountain King aiming for that one. That's a little bit of XP. Level 3. And is there more catch? Sock needs some bashes here. The militia are coming. Lots of arrests will be done.
Yeah, that was a panda kill missed, right? If the Stormbolt finds the panda, he's dead for sure. Is Sock gonna end up regretting this, or does it not really matter? He's rocking up at the expansion, building a shop in the back. And so there's a big army here, but running low on mana a little bit.
Yeah, so far it looks like nothing really matters what Kaho is doing. He's not getting any closer. Another shop coming up. We've seen that before. Love it for more mana. Blood Mage would love to siphon a little bit. Warden presents herself as a target, but moves back. Wisp, detonate against the heroes. Could be pretty sweet. Here, there's a lot of detonate here. Makes things weird. Alchemist staffed out.
Yeah, Alchemist out of the fight. Warden, though, if she's out of the fight, the game might be over. The Warden is not getting out of this. Siphon mana being given over. MK has one more Stormbolt he can use. That one on the Panda. He's kind of hurt as well. But a lot of Dragon Hawks have gone down here. The Dryades are doing a decent job, actually.
Bash number 2. Big damage. Without the Warden, though.
Dragon Hawk's not so hard to kill. MK is a different story. That guy is very hard to kill. Ivory Tower is now being made as well. But Sock is not at that 80 supply. Kaho is mining here right now.
4 now, but that tree is also at 60%. That's not much. Double mana potion available, anti-magic as well. Kaho needs to have the finger on the trigger as he did on map 1. Dodging these Stormbolts. Dryads are not cancelling the regen. A little bit late, 3 mana points.
Kaho holding well for now. Supply gap, not huge.
But the Warden is missing left and right, and also her progress is missing left and right. At least the Panda can catch up a little bit. On this map, it's really hard to expand a 3rd time. We've seen lots and lots of bases, for example, on Twisted, as so often. Here, do you want to expand in the middle where everyone can contest rather easy? Don't think so.
Sock falling back, taking his time. Biggest problem, of course, is the Warden. Still not close to 5.
Like the double staff. Yeah, we don't have the necessary upgrades for the Dragonhawks to be super effective just yet. Alchemist is on a way better level than before. Mountain King is on a way better level before. So they have like a little bit of backup for the missing damage of the Dragonhawks. 2-2 upgrades already for Kaho was rather conservative. I like that pace. Warden back. And there is a little bit to creep still.
The Shredder went down, right? Somewhere?
Yep.
So that lumber is going to be missing. New heal scrolls for Sok. How many does he have? 3. Ooh, that's pretty good.
You will need them. Level 2 Fan of Knives, level 2 Breath of Fire. Mana potions available as well. Nice to find the Rune Bracers here against the Stormbolts. And Kaho assuming a defensive position once again. Dryads trickling in. He's up at 70 now. Biggest army he had this game.
Stormbolt dodged. 2 anti-magic potions being used against double staff. Staff is going to cool down. 45 seconds. Scroll of protection. Now we have 4 scrolls on the human side. Militia wanting to join. Turning around. Coming back in. Turning around again. Not sure.
You know, sometimes you're a little indecisive in life, you know? It happens. Mountain King close to 5 still. Fascinating that Sok gave Kaho all that time after the Warden kill. Now going up again for mortar teams. Will take some time to get the upgrade and produce the mortars. So this is time for Kaho to creep maybe. Problem is, left-hand side is empty, and where Sok is, there's still a lot of experience to work with.
Dryads getting caught during nighttime. Whoops. That was the fake nighttime. Supposed to be theirs regardless. Anyways, upgrades are similar. Blood Mage close to 3. That's going to be a big level up here. We're pretty close to it. Low HP again, staff again. The dual staff play working out really nicely.
The inventory by Sok is looking scary. 4 heal scrolls and protection. Might lack a little bit of mana, but that's the Blood Mages for. Kaho made it to tier 3 finally. Goes for the defense upgrade first and foremost. Orb as well. And that's how Kaho fought for the red spot successfully so.
Level 4 for the Warden. Can she get level 5 still? It was a nightmare start for this Warden on this map. The Panda has been picking up the slack, pretty much.
Yeah, Panda's doing a good job. Oh, Mountain King level 5. Dangerous, but we got the Rune Bracers. Dragonhawk falls thanks to all the slow. Creeps still there. Every creep is super important here for Kaho, and he gets both of them. Everything is clumped up. No Drunken Haze, Breath of Fire, Fan of Knives. Okay, Blood Mage back.
Poison stacking up. Also on the Alchemist, taking a lot of damage already. Needs to be staffed. Ooh, TP last second. If that one dies with the TP, that would have been scary, but a couple of good kills here by being found by Sok as well, taking out some Dryads. And Footies being replaced by mortar teams now.
Okay, I really like that. The damage output was nuts. Has, of course, a different attack upgrade, so we got to work on that as well. It's rather cheap. It's a blacksmith, so you don't have to occupy the workshop. What's the next level for Kaho? Is there anything he has to add except the levels?
I guess he's got the right kind of an army. He's got good upgrades. Great upgrades even. But the Warden is lagging behind. She is the weakest link. 4.4 only. Requires at this point level 5. And Blood Mage now 3 from the last little green camp. Big level up.
533 is crazy. 4 heal scrolls is crazy. Double staff is crazy. 1,000 gold in the bank is also goddamn amazing. Sok surely found his footing on map 2. Late in map 2, but he found it. Kaho had some good fights, but he needs a brilliant one to tie this up.
Mortar team is gonna add a big additional threat against these Dryads. Triple staff now as well. Yeah, you pointed out earlier, the inventory for Sok, just absolutely tremendous. Almost fully slotted. High upkeep now.
5.5 minutes left to mine at the expo. Mortars come in. Main base is almost empty for both players. Half a minute for Kaho, a little bit more for Sock. But Kaho has, of course, the big gold mine bottom left-hand side with how exposed the middle gold mine is. I think chances for a third base, again, very, very limited. Kaho is scouting the entire map for any XP scraps. It's just empty.
100 supply with 4 healed scrolls. That is a terrifying prospect here that Kaho is about to have to face.
Again,
5 mortar teams and a record number of Dragonhawks.
And again, the mortars in the Zeppelin to save them from Drunken Haze Breath of Fire. This is so nice. Such a nice addition. And I guess he wants to read a bit more. No, has no gold at the moment. Of course, very, very low income. This time here on high upkeep is expensive for Sock. He has to make it work.
High upkeep also on the Night Elf side. Mortar teams unloaded. Blink jumping in is the Warden. Didn't do much damage to the mortar teams though. And there's heal spray, of course, right away.
Yeah, and there's a 6 target cap on Warden. That's the problem when the Dragonhawks are all on top of it. Panda stopped as well. We go for some bears. Lots of damage again, the mortars. Will they be punished now? Fan of Knives not doing so much. Of course, we have so much healing.
Ooh, those frag charts, dude, when they connect. Oh, baby, it's a splatter party. 2 dries dead already. And there goes the Panda as well. Didn't get the kill earlier, but Panda now dead. Just overwhelming numbers, dude. It's just way too much.
Yeah, I gotta commend Kaho for staying in this long and making it somewhat close-ish. But this army is just super overwhelming. The inventory is overwhelming. Writing was on the wall for a long time with this Warden being so low and with Kaho being far behind. But Sock is getting back-to-back maps. And Kaho is struggling in this series.
On his map pick here, things didn't work out. We've pointed out many times that Springtime isn't the best Warden map of all time. And here, really, she didn't have a great time at all. Maybe he was expecting the MK to creep the gold mine immediately. And then you have the time to go for the Merc camp. But really good scouting by Sock, seeing the opportunity here to slow down the Night Elf immensely. Kaho wants to get a better start for the Warden this game. And I'm sure he will.
Yeah, it's very hard to get a worse start than on Springtime, and then he finds his rhythm. The rest of the game wasn't bad at all. He did the right things with the limited capabilities he had, but needing a jump start here. Big mana potion, of course, up for grabs. No mistake with last hits. Slippers, nice. Invo potion, also very nice.
If he wants to go for really early harass, like we saw on Northern Isles, that's the perfect item for that job. Going for his own Shadow Priest. Mercenary is going to be getting acquired on both sides. If one player manages to get double Berserker, it's always really scary for the opposition, so it's an important hire early in the first night time.
Peasants take a lot of damage. Little invite for the Warden. And oh, Mountain King with Cloak and big mana. Pretty damn amazing as well. There's a second Ancient of War on the left-hand side, but no Huntress Hall. Oh, Huntress Hall now. Is it creeping into Hunts?
Yeah, I think so. Once we get a fast level 3... Oh, the Footy Scout, though! Oh, if he cancels this, that would be so bad for Kaho. What a Footy Scout by Sock. Dude, he is always so good with these footies.
How the heck does he know this? Or assume this?
Gamer. Oh, Ancient of War attack the creeps. Oh, that re-aggroes them.
Lots of damage, man. Problematic situation for Kaho. Wonder Boy is struggling. Archer now trying to get the null away. Okay. Ooh, so he might not need a repair after all. Very stressful for Kaho, though. Not what you want.
The Ancient of War is safe, but also having that knowledge is a big help already. Sock now knows he has to go hard for the defense. Oh, look at the items! Pendant of Energy and big mana potion.
That's disgusting.
This is like a 300 mana boost that he's gonna have.
Especially if you drop that item. Oh my god, dude. That spells disaster for the Warden. If she's not as good at dodging bolts as she was on Northern Isles, we need this many, many, many times. Warden is struggling against the null. Doesn't want to waste mana because of how Moonwells work. The more mana you have to restore, the worse it is for your mana pool. And Mountain King aggroes the creeps once again. He can do this over and over.
Oh, Kaho, you really have to save this Ancient of War. And with only the MK here and nothing else, I think he should be okay. The tech has started for the Night Elf already. Warden wants to go for her own boots and staff, probably. It's a lot of time where the peasants were not at all bothered. They had a really safe and cozy early game so far, but the Warden getting ready to jump into the main base, where more peasants are vulnerable. But there's an Arcane Tower here. Oh, the big invuln! It's gonna lead to a lot of damage.
So lovely, man. He's not maneuvering the peasants away, so the next Fan of Knives will hit very hard. Trying to split. Impossible. 5 kills immediately. We have an AP on the right-hand side. This reeks a little bit of desperation, but my god, was it effective.
Warden will have to TP away here, probably. But damage done, absolutely. That was well worth it. Peasants now can go back to work. The Warden is out of mana. And now it's time for Kaho's Counter Expo.
Stopping the Mountain King here as well. Footmen deal with the AP. So the Mountain King doesn't have to move away. The second the Warden moves, there will be a Stormbolt most likely. Shouldn't risk it. But yeah, I agree. Counter expansion. Kaho agrees as well. Tech is running. Something that Sok can't say yet. Oh, wait. Bash. If there's a bash. Gotta play around the bash. He wants to bait another Stormbolt. Is that really worth it?
A player's forces are under attack.
Maybe he wants to go for the Shredder and creep the lab right now. Lumber's pretty low.
I wonder how that came to be.
Yeah, the Warden had her fun here. And all of a sudden, the Warden looking pretty good on levels. She's not far from 4 anymore at all. This was a really good attack after things looked scary there with that Ancient of War.
Yeah, we thought these staff into bases was over. Demon Hunter loved to do it in the heyday of Immolation when it was freshly buffed and not balanced at all. And then it ebbed down again, and now we see it from time to time.
MK items.
Oh my god, no
way.
way.
He got triple meta items.
Well. Flint Hammerhead, dude. He is indeed Agronor the Mighty. Yeah, Warden gotta be ready, man. You need the best blinks of all time.
Yeah, and you gotta keep your frail little Archer and Merc units in the base if you want to have them safe.
Ah, you can say goodbye to these archers already, man. Like, there's no future for them.
Good thing for Kaho is he's got the Dryads coming out momentarily, and those don't have to be worried about the Storm Bolts. But maybe about the Bash. MK not too far away from Bash 2 either.
Sok has 5 footmen, this time no Huntress. Warden Fan of Knives might be necessary in the defense and can't be aggressive. Still, the expansion for Sok left-hand side completely untouched. Sok sees Expo is up. I don't really have to engage here. Oh, nice Fan of Knives.
A player's forces are under attack.
That's more juicy experience for the Warden. Bonus experience. Blink Fan. Oh, Zeppelin. Can save some of them.
Beauty.
That was a big rescue, actually.
In the meantime, Footman is chasing in the base. That is one archer dead. Diving. Goes for the Shadow Priest. Mountain King has boots as well. And of course, Stormbolt for days. Brother goes for Wisp though. Step out. Be safe. Damage done. As long as there's no aggression on Sok, he's fine.
MK level 4. Alright, he also is getting a bit stronger.
A player's forces are under attack.
Warden wants to creep that level 5. Is that lab enough? Oh, and Sok might be showing up for the harass. He's got a lot of hurt units here, though.
Okay. Creep check opportunity. Once again, going for the Mercs. We got Scourge Bone Chimes here. Not ideal until we got Bears. Fan of Knives.
Upload.
666 staff by Sok and also that Mountain King. And now we jump in the base.
Warden's about to be 5. The Warden show will be beginning shortly. I think Sok needs his second Zeppelin to keep his bases safe.
Yes, for sure. Speaking of bases, Tree makes it over slowly. That took some time, but it's safe. But again, we get tier 3 mass air, and Kaho's got to get ready for that.
Warden has to wait a little bit longer for the Orb of Venom. Ooh, the Zep. Ooh, okay, got a bit close there.
Calculated. Even flying back to the shop, gets a TP, just in case. Ooh, interesting. Early. Double workshop. Is that 2 tanks coming to Kaho's base?
Yeah, I imagine we're going to be seeing some of those. Time to add in Alchemist as well. Finally, we're going to have some healing for this Herd army.
Gotta say, Sock is rather late on stuff, right? Tier 3 only now, Alchemist only now. He was pretty occupied with the harasses and the defenses. Getting attack upgrades now, though. I love the tank choice. There's something that we haven't seen this series. There's something that might not be immediately in Kaho's mind. And there's no Ancients of Wars just yet. There's not too many bears. Holla! His Adept upgrade is also pretty late, to be fair. These tanks might have impact.
Double Subi Mask for Sok, by the way. That must be nice.
It's ridiculous. Love that he holds on to that big mana potion, by the way, the entire time. A mana potion ages like fine wine. The later you drink it, the better it is.
Might need it soon because indeed mana is very low. Warden wants to go for the Peasant Hunt finally. And looks like she found the target. There's no second Zeppelin here, but he brings in the one from the expansion again. Minimizing the losses here. Oh, timing this also with the nighttime. Warden is not getting fully mana drained.
Reveal. She's okay. She's still there. All right. Panda level 2. Nice support, of course. Alchemist, I mean. Panda level 3. We get another mana item with the Rope of the Magi.
I was thinking the same. Rope plus Sobi. Great combo.
What was this Brilliance aura you were talking about? I don't see the need for that.
Yeah, we're not going to see it on this map, that's for sure. Bigger attack now coming towards Sok's main base. Both players in upkeep already. Warden and Panda getting ready to strike in unison.
First tanks about to drop. Moon played this super clever recently against 40 and just surrounded them with Dryads. Took forever to take them out, but they didn't do any damage, didn't cause any confusion. Panda in a little bit of trouble. Ooh, I like the Rune Braces again on the Night Elf side. Can be useful. Speaking of Moon, by the way, of course, everybody knows the Moon way of playing Twisted Meadows with 4, 5, 6 expansions. So far, no sign of that in Kaho's playbook.
A winning strategy for the Night Elf also can oftentimes be to prevent the humans' third base rather. Second expansion, third base. Ooh, Zeppelin. Uh-oh. Is it gonna die? Oh, the tanks! I thought they were gonna die above the trees, but those survive. Zeppelin's gone. This means no more peasant protection from Zeppelin against the Warden.
That's right. They get the debuff, so the tanks got the Drosselung, whatever that is. Basically the opposite of tuning, where they got a speed limit built in, like my old scooter. With, for some reason, that disappeared out of nowhere. I have no idea how that worked.
Well,
but
once you turned 18, all of a sudden it's gone.
No, I was younger. Magic, I told you.
Wait a minute. That means that was illegal activity. Yeah.
I tried my best to enter that again, but it didn't work.
Did you now?
You know, my best is not that much.
I would say Kaho's position is looking pretty good, though. He's got decent levels on the heroes. 5 and 3, of course. Warden 6 is what you would really love. And Sok's army is still not that impressive, if you ask me. Just a couple of Dragonhawk riders. Not even great upgrades, to be honest.
He has one Griffin now. Tried to work on that. He got the resources. Dryads going for the towers. The Warden is causing mass trouble in the main. If only he could reach that Shredder a little bit more. Breath of Fire against the towers. In the meantime, he has to TP out. A little bit of damage in the main of Kaho. I think he tore down a lore. I'm not entirely sure. It's a lot of action here in all different places. Stormbolt was probably ready, but the Warden is blinking away. Now Sok defense, but the Panda won't leave without another Breath of Fire.
Tanks, in the meantime, took out the entangled gold mine, so there's some lost mining time there. But not many other losses. Tanks still inside the Zeppelin. But still, not too much damage against the expansion. Not too much danger from tanks. Really, their numbers still low. And I think Sok needs the third base. Without it, I don't think he can win this.
He's dropping into the main base once again, trying to reduce the mining. I'm not sure if Kaho has the damage to prevent that. He does have a lot of repair here, which is of course for free. If the building cost is 0, the repair cost is also 0. Unique trait for the Night Elves. Bears are trying. Hola. Wait. Wait.
Oh,
This ult.
got it, actually.
Nice timing by Kaho.
Now, the entangle was taken out, though, so no mining for a short while.
Oh, it was. Oh, sorry.
And now MK showing up, trying to pick off some bears. Right now, it kind of hurts. They're not easy to replace. Kaho's gold is very low. I love the AP, though, at the third base. Kaho knows how important that human third base will be sooner or later.
A town is under siege.
Pressure rising.
A player's forces are under attack.
Blood Mage out. Will we get the fight here? Dragonhawk's in. The Griffin not part of this army. Maybe a little too slow. Doesn't want to risk it. One. Ah, has no orb. I thought, why is she not attacking? Yeah, has no orb, obviously. But got a Phantom Knives for that. Cow got an AP on the upper right-hand side, preventing that third base that you mentioned.
Yeah, that might be the most important thing happening among everything else that's going on right now. Tanks trying to go for the entangled cancel again. They're both so hurt, but they get canceled once more.
Wow.
It's like 2 minutes of no mining at the expansion. That's hundreds of gold.
It is. And in the main, it's just built back. 2 bears. Here we go. Fan. 5.6 Warden. With level 6, of course, you can turn that around. Now, that's a minute of mining for every entangled gold mine. That's 600 gold every time.
Blood Mage caught in the back. There's no staff yet. And Blood Mage is dead.
Right. Who plays his cards better now in the late game? Is about endurance now as well. 17 minutes in on map 4. Kaho stemming against the defeat. Socks human army in the late game. Oftentimes better than your army, but the responses are nice.
Yeah, Warden level 6 is going to happen soon, as it seems. That's going to open up another
Under siege.
tactical option. Oh, Warden could cancel some healing here.
He's Zeppelin microing against the bears. Now that's finally got one. And with one tank, that's not enough damage for the rest. So, red spot, Panda, level 5, next on the menu. 2 bases seem to be enough for Kaho.
Ooh, Staff of Silence.
That's no mana pendant. Oh yeah, it's the other side. Okay, yeah. That's amazing against Heal Spray and Siphon.
Yeah. Sick item right there. With a Panda about to hit 5. Sure, Kaho lost out on a bunch of gold with those entangles getting cancelled, but he still can mine from that at a later point. I would say his position is looking really good here.
Fan spam. Needs a bit more army. Kaho is. Gets a bit of punch in, got good scouting, lots of investment into Ancients of War that are now not paying off anymore.
Orb of Darkness, by the way. Is that one going to be good? I mean, we have plenty of Dryads here for Dispel, so perhaps not. But when their numbers drop low, it could be good. Worth keeping, maybe.
I would say for creeping, it's freaking amazing. But against Wisp, it doesn't work. Against Dryads, could be. But yeah, a little bit of reinforcements here is nice. Bear Snipe, Mountain King 5, Sock, big attack, has a heal scroll, and of course, endless mana.
Oh, Blood Mage caught in the back again. Could be falling once more. Is there a staff for him this time? Oh, yes, there is, actually. And that's going to be another Entangled going down. Drunken Haze, Breath of Fire. Good damage. Silence on the Dragonhawks. Last tank eliminated.
Good point by chat, actually. If you kill Dryads... Oh no, that makes no sense. Well, oh yeah, if it makes sense. If you kill Dryads with the Orb of Darkness, there's no corpses for the avatar.
Oh yeah, that's
But-
theoretically something that could come into play.
Let's be honest, there will be enough corpses for that avatar. I
Probably.
learned yesterday that it has a spirit max of 6. I didn't know that for 20 years.
Yeah. You thought it could be just endless?
Yeah.
Yeah, sure. You just make him infinite
Bro,
invulnerable units.
You
Why not?
want to argue with like logic and being strong? These things are invulnerable.
Unlike the Dragonhawk that just died to the creeps.
Happens. Want to optimize that army anyway.
Good
There's-
levels now on the Alchemist. Double Sobi Mask. LOL. Triple Sobi Mask in this game.
It's ridiculous. We have a big attack though. Can you stop that? Town portal up, third base, he's working on it. Bottom left-hand side, 4 towers, but the bear spotted that already. This should be huge damage! Drunken Haze, Breath of Fire, Silence again. Alchemist in trouble, he'll scroll against that. Do we have a staff ready in time? Sock! Alchemist down! The staff was on him!
Yeah, I didn't buy one there on the Blood Mage. That seems to be a mistake. Now he's got one on the MK, but that's a bit too late. Third side map is looking pretty likely here once more.
Whee! Boy, this is so much damage. He needs this Alchemist more than ever. With the heal spray, he would have unlimited heal spray, dude. With the 2 Sobis that he got and all that mana, what a crucial snipe by Kaho.
The game is looking rougher and rougher for Sock. The main base is going to be running out very soon. Never was able to establish the third base. Warden 6, Panda 5. Kaho may not have a huge army, but it's big enough, strong enough, paired with those heroes. And the Dragonhawks always seem to be so damn low HP.
Especially now without the Alchemist. Alchemist back. Let's take a look at the mana region. Okay, now it's Siphon. But, you know, with this inventory, it could also be without Siphon.
That's some pretty good region. Triple Sobi Mask. I think that's the first time I ever see Triple Sobi. Must be nice.
Okay. Yeah, you can spam that now. Avatar is up. Breath of Fire 3, strong. Trying to do some base attacks, some flybys, but Kaho is in a very nice defensive position. Breath of Fire shouldn't really connect, but then the Alchemist should also be ready. We have a little bit of creeping here still left to do. How much more gold in the mine? 60 in the main. 600 for Kaho. But Kaho is getting expansion upper right.
Oh, one jumps in, blink fan, 1 kill, and lots of damage done. The big level up that's missing here is the Blood Mage. Ever since he died on level 1, he never really was able to keep pace with the level timings.
Kaho's playing a very conservative game. Really like it. For a long time, always in position when he needs to be. And the value of anti-magic potions now against Stormbolts also brilliant. And against Siphon, I guess. This time she got caught though, bit hectic.
Sock is running out of time. 2.5 minutes. That's when he runs out of gold at the natural.
Oh, the militia at the right-hand side, they need to attack, they do. How much is the militia time? It's almost running out.
Could he expand there if he protects it with his whole army? Maybe. Maybe you want to set up towers first?
Oh, he will get that tree. Where else though? Upper right has that AP, which will immediately give it away, and Kaho will jump on that position. And bottom left was scouted already too.
Kaho playing it well. Playing it very well. Knowing how important that third base is. The Warden dodging Stormbolts left and right. Peasants taken out. Towers prevented. The Panda now almost level 6. Guaranteed to get it at some point.
Oh, dodges that one. Wonderful. And always doing damage, always forcing more mana, which arguably isn't really a problem here. Kaho expanding bottom right-hand side again, not losing much time. He knows in the future he will need a second base as well. Sock, his expansion, 800 gold only. The clock is ticking for Sock.
It looks like he's going to go for an all-in. Once again with mortar teams. Building them right now. Trying to save all the air units with the staff play. But he's going to be up against 2 ults at some point.
Looks inevitable. Shop down. Avatar summoned with the Siphon a little bit late. There's not too much to drain anymore. Mountain King, 2 Storm Bolts in this fight max. And that Blood Mage always on the receiving end, out of the fight.
TP out. A supply lead still for Sok, but it seems like we haven't... I mean, we've seen it, but we haven't really felt it in a long time. Kaho has had control of this game now, and most importantly, he controlled the map in such a way that there's no third base for the human, and he's got 2 more Trees of Life coming up, right?
3. Bottom left,
Oh, yeah.
upper right, and mid right. This is a game of whack-a-mole that Sok can't win. It was a big expense, though, which Sok used all his gold to build one huge 90 food army.
He has to go around the map now, clockwise, I guess. Eliminate 1 base after the next.
1, 2, 3, 4, grog. That's kind of what he has to do. That opens up his main. There's not too many towers. 2 trees have finished.
Is Kaho going to take a fight, or is he just going to base race? The smarter play here would be to base race.
I guess with Breath of Fire, he got a good tool. Destroying workers starts to be very effective. He still has mining. It's not an issue to lose these 2 bases. And he also got that AP on the upper right-hand side that in case of a base race could just eat into the trees a little bit.
So sending out peasants, getting ready to build some buildings if necessary, but he's so low on gold. There's a TP home.
The mobility of Dragonhawks and Zeppelins is hard to stop. Oh, the blink dodge again.
Ooh, mortar team positioning here is sick behind the trees, though.
Oh, yes. Yeah, Kaho can't engage. Kaho can't engage. Sok has no money for another base.
Very complicated army also to properly micro for Sok with the Zeppelin, with the mortar teams, the air, the heroes, the items he has to use. Mortars didn't connect too well just yet.
Might have a couple of more chances. Then there's also Bears. There's Drunken Haze, Breath of Fire, Blink Fan, lots of tools. Ancient of War getting punished, but that's the least meaningful unit in the entire game. Kaho, you have to hold, and then it's yours. Mortar teams on a silver platter, and this time the Zeppelin micro is on point. The Zeppelin is getting punished big time. It's still up, but for how much longer? Utter chaos right in front of the mercenary camp.
Mortar team's gonna be gunned down 1 by 1. The Falcon Knives, the Breath of Fire, and everything else. Blood Mage finally level 3, but the Panda is about to get level 6.
Wait.
I'm just waiting for it.
Wait.
It's really close. Knight of Armies also kind of disappearing.
It's done, man. They're not getting gunned down. The mortar teams were banished, but they were still shooting here. The Dryads are disappearing. The one on!
What?
Oh
no way! 4 base Night Elf! What?
It's losing, dude.
/GG!
What?
What the hell happened there? Should have gone for a base race, I guess. Running out of gold normally on Twisted Meadows when you don't get the 3rd up, that is your death sentence. The Warden was level 6 this whole time. God damn, how did he win this game in the end? Sok. Super clutch factor. That was such a tough spot. Still finding the way to win it. Very, very impressive.
Man, there is people who crumble under pressure, and then there's people who thrive in the chaos. And Sok just turned into the freaking Silver Surfer in that fight. He almost had it, man. He got the mortars, he got the Zeppelin. Almost. 1 more Breath of Fire, 1 more Fan of Knives would have ended it all. But then there's 2 mortars, and he couldn't target them, I guess, somehow. And they were wrecking that base, that backline so freaking hard.